ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Frantic Nerdcast, episode 101.
AKA Season 2, Episode 1.
No, get ready for next week. Episode 1.
Yeah. Season 3, Episode 1.
Yeah. Yes, last week was Season 2.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's skip Season 3 straight to 4.
Get ready for Season 5 next week.
And we're back. We're now into our hundreds, and we're feeling old. We're feeling broken, but we're ready to rock and roll.
Absolutely.
The knees are creaking.
Oh, they've been cooked for years.
I'll tell you what. Here's a fun story about being old. So we had our semi-final for ice hockey. Not last week, the week before, right? It was on a Monday night. Played the game and finished up in a tie. And semi-finals, obviously, you can't finish in a tie because you need to know who's going to the grand final. So we had 3 rounds of golden goal overtime, 5 minutes each, 3 on 3. I played a lot of it. Was I tired after the game, right? Yep, sweet. I've gone to bed. As per every late hockey training session or like game, I lay in bed till fucking 3 a.m. going with all the adrenaline. Falling asleep. I woke up in the morning and went, oh, God, I'm sore. Went to stand up and the knees just went, nope. Nope. You are 40. You should not be doing this to me. Nope.
Okay, so
Rappy gel on them and sit there. Oh, fuck me.
So I just bought a fresh pot of Rappy gel for my soccer season. It's
the best stuff on earth.
So I'm going to unfortunately one up your feeling 40 to my current 35 and feeling like I'm 87. So we did our podcast a few weeks ago on the Thursday, and the next morning I got out of bed, and I didn't actually get out of bed because my back would not let me get out of bed. Nothing happened from when I left it to when I got home. My back was that sore that I couldn't walk for 6 hours. It was then sore for another 2 weeks whilst I was continuing to wear a brace around the bottom section of my back. And yeah, that's my I'm too old to, sleep, apparently.
I once turned the corner.
Don't you start, mate. You're too.
I'm 35 in 4 days. 4 days.
You're too, mate.
4 days. I once turned the corner and my back went. So I had a humbling experience a couple of weeks ago. So I went to Last Pack Magic, great shop in Newcastle. Go check him out. With my nephews. And as we're driving away, he goes, Uncle, how did that man know your name? I'm like, I'm a podcaster. I'm on the YouTube stuff. If you're a YouTuber, why don't you have any money? I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. That sums it up.
I'm still in the grinding phase, mate.
Okay, so
I don't think we're going to get out of that, but we're getting there.
we're 100 now, 101.
Yep.
And everyone knows that good things come to those that wait.
Yes.
The longer something runs, it gets better. We all know this is a true fact of life.
Absolutely.
So what are some TV shows that have gone for a long time and let's just say may not have gotten better, but what are some good TV shows that went for a long time? Like last episode, we talked about Stargate.
I was say Stargate actually
Stargate
got better till season 8 and then should have stopped because 9 and 10.
No, see, I love 9 and 10. I think they're some of the best seasons.
I don't mind 9 and 10, but it didn't have RDA.
Yeah.
RDA was like, he held that.
But it had Ben Browder, man.
Yeah, no, he was pretty good. I don't think it's as bad as other people say. Like, I'm not some
I
saying
love
that
it.
9 and 10 were dog shit that should have happened. I will always, if I'm watching Stargate, I will always watch 9 and 10. But
it had the best baddies, in my opinion, of the show besides the Replicators.
Yeah, Replicators are the best.
The Orion were like some of the best baddies. Ben Browder, Claudia Black, two of the Farscape fucking...
Oh, look. Oh, and I just didn't like the General as much as I liked Hammond.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. But no, like, it was good. But yeah, Stargate SG-1 definitely was one that, as the show evolved, it got better. It found its niche and knew what it was a lot better, a lot more as the show went on.
My big one is Supernatural. Supernatural, it just aged like a fine wine, baby. It got every season just upped itself and got so much better. The introduction of the angels and God and all that. Had a fucking Scooby-Doo crossover episode.
So I still haven't finished Supernatural.
Oh, really?
Because I sit down with it and I binge the fuck out of like a whole season very, very quickly.
It's one of those shows you need a break.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I need a break. And the problem is that I start watching other things and get into something else. And then I'm like, oh shit, yep, Supernatural. And I'll binge the fuck out of season 2. And I think I've finished season 3 now.
Oh God! So you're not even over the OG arc.
No.
From memory, like the OG arc is like season 5.
Sorry, I might be at the end of 4. It's the end of 3 or 4, one of the two.
Yeah.
But either
Like
way,
Lilith still one of the big baddies in it.
Yeah,
It's on Stan, so I might watch it.
Yeah,
So
so you wait like season 6 and stuff when all the angels start getting introduced and all that kind of stuff. Oh, so good.
See,
And there's an episode in one of them, I can't remember what season it is, where they get transported into the real world and they take over the bodies of the actors that play them.
right.
And so and it's all the real world. So they go to the one who plays Sam's house, and because in the real world he married the chick that played the demon in season 1, the girl that played the demon with the dagger. He married her in real life, but they're the characters of Supernatural in their real life bodies, and he's like, what the fuck? Like, that's the demon, man. You married the demon. What the fuck? And stuff like that. And it's just a beautiful episode. And then obviously the Scooby-Doo crossover where they go into a cartoon.
Yeah.
The whole episode is a cartoon Scooby-Doo. What kind of show is that fucking acceptable? And it just worked. He's like, yeah, Supernatural, I accept that.
See, because of where I'm up to in it, and the first time I heard that, I'm like, I haven't seen that. That doesn't work. Like, obviously, I'm not there. I don't know, like, the premise to get to that. But as you've said, it works for some unknown reason.
Yep.
I'll obviously get there at a point in time.
does Smallville fall into this category?
Oh, Smallville definitely falls
'Cause I
into
think
this category. A lot of people aren't a big fan of season 10. I did really enjoy season 10 because that was the culmination of the whole story
10 years
into him becoming Superman.
So I think Lisa's obviously watched it before.
For legal reasons, he didn't become Superman.
No, he became Hero Man.
Yes.
No, Lisa's watched it. She's going to watch it again. I've only ever really watched some of the first season. So
It's
Again, I think I've got about 3, maybe 4 seasons.
the first couple seasons don't hold up well with time. Especially considering the chick that played Chloe became a fucking cultist and all that kind of stuff.
Pretty sure she's out of jail already.
She's out of jail. She's been on a couple. She was on Old Mate that played Lex Luthor's podcast.
Right,
and like
Michael
props
Rosenbaum
to him for having her on and like talking through that whole thing with her. And like, yes, it's hard you can't feel bad for her because she did it to herself. And then she even says that in the podcast, like, I don't want people to feel bad for me. I did this. I deserve to be like what happened to me kind of thing. But then there's another, Buffy. Buffy was one of those shows that as it got older, it got better. It was a fucking great show, great characters. It's really well done. Spin-off Angel, fucking phenomenal. I prefer Angel over Buffy. That's another show that got better as it got older. Didn't get enough time though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Buffy's coming back.
Buffy is coming back.
Is
yes.
it coming back? But Buffy is more of the trainer.
Buffy's a mentor.
Yeah, so I didn't just dream this fact. Okay.
So he comes out this year.
Yeah.
And the other big news, this has got nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, nothing
but,
does.
So we are recording this on the 13th of March. There is news relating to Firefly coming on the 15th of March.
Okay.
So by the time this episode comes out,
the news will be out.
The news will be out in the world. So I'm so excited for what the news is.
We're gonna have to We're gonna have to. Okay, so insert AJ's little snippet of excitement for the actual news.
I've already edited the episode and it'll be uploaded. Just waiting to come out.
They do a Pokemon Day. It's like, we've got a major announcement. It's stay tuned.
Another announcement
coming.
But
really
no, so he Nathan Fillion has been doing like these little skits
I've
where he's
seen
knocking on all the
those.
actors, and they're
Yeah.
like, and they'll be like, "Is it time?
Is it time?
It's time," and all this kind of stuff. And he does it with all the actors, and they said like everyone's like, "Oh, it's just going to be a podcast," or
That's
like,
what I thought,
all this
yeah.
kind of stuff. And Nathan Fillion came out and said, "Nope."
No podcast.
So he's like, "It's not a podcast. It's not a reunion thing." In like everyone's like, "Are they making another movie or another show?" Everyone, and like it's very much seems
So they've built the hype.
like they're making another show or movie, which is big.
I haven't seen the show. I've seen the movie, but not the show.
Well, the show is phenomenal, and it had so much stuff
The show is
that you could
first.
tell they were going to build this beautiful world out of, and they got cancelled. One of the big reasons they
Naturally.
got cancelled was Fox, who loves to cancel anything, aired all the episodes out of order.
Oh, I have heard that.
The episodes were aired out of order. Didn't air the last episode. They did not air them in order, so it made
Did
no
Sci-Fi
fucking sense.
not pick it up and fix that at one point?
Well, in reruns and stuff, they did fix it
Yeah.
and stuff. And then, so Firefly was the show, and then Serenity was the movie.
You're right. I've seen Serenity.
Which picks up after the show.
Yeah.
And that movie is chef's kiss.
I've
man.
seen Serenity.
It's so good.
It was good, but there was
Leaf on the Wind, baby. Leaf on the Wind.
there was a lot of like, I don't get this. And then I found out, it's because I haven't watched it.
It's basically a big episode.
Yeah.
Really. And then there's some really good comics that continue it all on and blah, 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 blah. What about you? What TV show that's been running and aged like fine wine for you?
I'm gonna go a
You
little
can't
bit.
say Dragon Ball Z.
I thought about it, but I thought no, that's too me to say.
I mean, a lot of animes.
I'm gonna go with Friends. That is old.
Yeah.
It's something that I've gone back to several times.
10 seasons?
10,
I'll check.
I think it might have been 9 seasons, something like that. But I've gone back to it several times. Every time I've enjoyed the living shit out of it.
You know who didn't age like a fine wine in that show for me? Phoebe. There's a lot of episodes I can't stand Phoebe. Everyone else holds up well over time. Phoebe.
So that just makes me think of another show like that, and that was Will and Grace.
Yeah.
Definitely got the season 10. This is out of
Will and Grace, I've rewatched it multiple times. Fantastic show, but there's some stuff, some jokes in that show you cannot do in today's culture.
I think that's the same for.
But that's the beauty of those shows.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. And I think that would be the same for Friends. It's been a little
10
while since I
seasons,
watched it.
236
10, I
episodes.
thought it was 10. Yeah.
Plus the one special.
Yep. So
And Joey.
We don't talk about that.
That's
I had
sad.
so wanted Joey to work.
But I mean, Friends does have things like that as well, which you couldn't really approach today. But in going back and watching it, yes, you couldn't say it today, but it still works with the way in the context, the setting, and what they're saying and whatnot. It's aged well enough that you can watch it. Go, they said that, and that's fine.
Yep.
But if you were to come out in a new way today and say something along those lines, it would be. I think you'd still be able to do it. It'd just be a little more divisive.
Yeah.
See, How I Met Your Mother is one I think that does something very similar. I can't watch it because of the last 2 episodes. The show itself holds up really well. I think you could still watch it, and it's very relatable to this day.
The
Big
last
Bang
season
Theory.
was a bit all over the shop just because Jason didn't want to come back and do it, so he was only there for a little bit, so they had to film around him.
But
and-
even his lack of appearances in it wasn't an issue. It was just the cut scenes of the last two.
that's
but
fair enough.
We've had that debate before.
Another big show for me that is phenomenal, still holds up so well today, and not a bad episode in the run is Scrubs. We're not talking about season 9 because that has been since retconned with the new season. But even season 9 wasn't horrible, but it just wasn't Scrubs.
So again, another show that I never got into at the time.
Neither did I, because it just wasn't on TV at times when I could watch it.
So even, and to the point, like, people later in life have said to me, "Oh, Scrubs," and reference. I'm like, that shit, because I'd never watched it. I just made an assumption. And then they said, "No, you're fucking sitting down, you're watching it." And we smashed through like 2 seasons in the course
so easy to watch.
in the course of a weekend. I'm like, I take it all back. This is great.
And it's one of the only shows where in a 20-minute episode, I can be laughing my ass off and then in
Crying.
seconds, bawling my fucking eyes out, man. It is so well done. And like Ted Lasso, it's written as the same guy, Bill Lawrence, created it. He's just so good at making you laugh and then cry. And like there's the Brendan Fraser episode
Yeah.
at the end, because he's in a few episodes sprinkled out, but his last episode in it where he dies is just so good. Oh my God. The dude that plays Dr. Cox is such a good fucking
Is he
actor.
the dick?
He's the arsehole one.
Yeah.
He's just such a good actor. And there's multiple episodes where he just shines so well. Like there's one episode where he's trying to keep 3 patients alive throughout the thing. And in the end of the episode, all 3 of them die. And he's just heartbroken. Like just the emotionness of,
The way that he portrayed that character, you loved to hate him,
Yep.
and you hated to love him because you would hate him, and then the next scene you would fucking love him because of those exact reasons. Like his performance actually shone through from an emotional sense. You just like, oh my god, what are you doing to me?
And then you also had like the beautiful bromance love of JD and Turk, which is phenomenal, and it's just a great show. Highly recommend it. It's aged like a fine line, just like Frantic Nerdcast, and also it has phenomenal new episodes, just like Frantic Nerdcast.
Because they've only been out for like 2 weeks. Or something?
Episode 4 has just come out at the time of recording this.
So 3-4 weeks,
and it's really good.
Yeah.
It still holds up. And the funny part is,
I might go back to the original stuff.
They used to film in an abandoned hospital.
Oh, really?
And because they're in the same hospital in the new show, that hospital has since been demolished, so they can't film it. So they've had to recreate that hospital on a studio set. And I watched an interview with them, and they said it's really weird. I'm there, but I'm not there. And like I'll walk through a door that used to go into a room, and now it just opens up into a big studio. It's just so weird.
Or it's a door that's not a door. Another one I thought of, it's again much more would be Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think that's got potential to hold up very well as it continues to age. The saddest part about that is we'll probably never get a reunion because the captain died.
Yeah, captain died, and Terry Crews doesn't want to play cop anymore because of all the
Well,
riots and stuff.
that's how
All that stuff that
the
happened.
last season sort of ended. There was a lot of the like
police weren't looked well upon, and he didn't want to celebrate them as a African American man.
That's fair enough.
I believe was his thing.
I could definitely see that was with before knowing that part. I could definitely see them coming back and doing like somehow the captain's been killed or something. They get together for one last case, like Jake working off the force because he'd retired by that point. So that's what I could see if they were to do one. Like that.
Funnily enough, what's the one he marries in it?
Amy Santiago.
Amy Santiago. So she is actually in a new TV show. So Melissa Fumero. She's set to star alongside Matthew Gray Gubler, who is the crazy police guy in what's the one? One of the cop fucking shows of the 5 million. But it's a show called Einstein.
Okay.
So it's which will premiere during the 26-27 broadcast season. Don't know anything about it, but I'm guessing it'll be like a like the Elementary sort of style,
he was
modern.
in, Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds, that's the one. I'm guessing it'll be a lot like Elementary.
Yeah.
Like how that modern take on Sherlock kind of thing, and this will be like a modern take on Einstein solving crime.
Yeah, okay.
And he'll be like the smart guy and has to team up with the cop, which will be a cop. I'm guessing.
I just thought of another one that I reckon, I don't think it's in the position of age like a fine wine yet, but I think it will. Community. I think that'll be another
that
one.
has aged so well.
It's aged well to now, but I think as we get further down the
Troy and Abed in the morning.
I think that'll just continue to age very, very well.
Now, speaking of shows that may not age very well, we've got Scary Movie 6 coming out.
Oh yeah, baby, the trailer.
And
Not only the trailer, all of the fucking social media bullshit.
the press release, like there's already mass demands and like protests and what is it? Fucking petitions.
Gen Zs with their petitions trying to turn it off and cancel
Might be
it.
100 episodes in, but we still haven't fixed these cords. But yeah, trying to get the show cancelled, and I cannot wait because I think this will be a very refreshing show.
I just love the Wayans came back and said, we're good. We're going to keep going. Fuck you.
So I actually watched an interview with Marlon Wayans where he talked about what happened there and like essentially why the Scary Movies became shit. So basically they had Scary Movie 1 and no one believed in it.
Yep.
So Miramax got it and he talked about Weinstein and all that kind of stuff in it and how much bullshit happened there. But basically no one believed it and it made ridiculous amounts of money.
Yep.
And so they're like, okay, and they got a really good deal for number 2. So they created number 2. And then they went in and apparently pitched the idea for number 3. And they were like, this is how much money we want. And the Weinstein went, cool, well, we're not going to pay you that.
But we'll take your ID.
And then they went away and then they stole the idea without telling the Wayans brothers and essentially just took over the whole franchise and they became the trash that they turned into.
3, 4, and 5 was really just almost a clip show movie. Really.
Oh, they're trash. Yeah, absolute trash. They're not
clip show with just cameos.
They are not smart in the slot. Like number 1 and 2 are so smart with how they do all the jokes
Yep.
and all that kind of stuff.
Just the jokes in the trailer. I don't want to say them because I don't want to be the one to offend people. But some of the jokes in the trailer, I'm like,
just the train part. At the
Yeah,
start.
exactly.
It's incredible.
just that, it's so modern day. Like that you'll have 50% of the people watching it going, "This is hilarious," and 50% going, "That's insensitive as fuck. This show should be cancelled." Like it will be that divisive. I think this movie, and I think it's going to be very refreshing.
Yep, down for some good comedies. Like I said in the last episode, I went and saw Jimmy Carr.
I would love to go see him because some of the shit that comes out of his mouth.
I cannot repeat 90% of the stuff that he said, and it's just so refreshing to hear a comic go, you know what? Fucking try and cancel me. I don't give
I
a
love watching the
fuck.
highlights on Facebook and stuff where like people yelling that you should be cancelled. Why should I be cancelled? You should be cancelled because this, and like just belittles this person in front of everyone. I'm like, yes.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good. All right, on to a completely different topic.
Buy the game.
If you listened last week, you will know that we have released a game.
We've watered a game?
We've released a game. Monsters at War is our brand new card game. It is a card shredding game. If you'd like to know all about it,
Trading card game now.
Shredding card game.
I'm pretty sure you just said trading card game.
I said shredding.
I don't think you did.
Look, if we were
pretty sure
smart
you just
enough,
said. Pretty sure you just said treading.
if we were smart enough to release a trading card game, we would. So this is a card trading game. If you want to know how it's played, listen to episode 100 where we talk more about it.
And stay tuned to the YouTube because there'll be gameplay coming.
Yes.
It is available now. If you would like a copy, just email us, franticnerdcast@gmail.com, or head to our socials and you can hit us up there. It is $25 Australian plus postage. We
So
can
really,
post
for you
to
Americans, it's cheap as chips.
Yeah, we can post anywhere in the world that at the time of recording this is allowed. So you just say where you're from and we'll be like yes or no, but $25 Australian plus postage and you can get yourself a fantastic copy of this game.
That's not my chord this time.
And if the postage is a no, keep an eye out because at a point in time we will release the print and play version. So that'll be much more
Because we can
accessible.
email you, we just can't physically copy it.
Yes. As we said, print and play will be coming out at some point soon once we have all of our website and stuff, store and all that ready for release, which is not yet. We still have some things to sort out with that, but it will be coming in the near future. So keep on the socials and you will find out when.
But speaking of things coming out, our streams
Are you
coming
telling
out.
us something?
No, our streams are coming out.
I was going to jump in on that, Mike. Fuck it.
That was a really good segue until you run it that way. But no, our streams are coming out, our Twitch streams. So my robotic voice is out currently for a few episodes because my mic was not in properly and it sounded really weird.
It's not horrible.
Until a viewer came and goes, why are you sounding so robotic? I'm like, that's why. So midway through an episode, it's fixed.
You could have said I had an injury when I was younger and this is how I sound.
No.
Yeah. So if you have been listening to our episodes and stuff like that, you'll know that Zach has been playing Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64 on live streams. I have been playing Mario 64 on the live stream.
You have a hater, by the way, for that.
Ooh.
Oh, is it Taryn?
Yeah. I was talking to her, she's like, it pains me to watch him play Super Mario because I finished it that many times. I'm like, no, do this, no, do this, do that.
Well, Taryn, if you got onto the live stream and you could talk me through it in the chat, that'd be great. But no, I have not seen you make any comments on the live stream, so you're bad, dude.
And to be fair, if she was to jump on there and talk you through the live stream, I know exactly what you would say. No, I'm trying it my fucking way.
If you don't join the live streams, we do release the episodes on YouTube later on. Mondays are Zelda, Tuesdays are Mario. We may have a couple of weeks between Mario episodes because I am going away on holidays and will not have a chance to play
just go
some.
stream an episode tonight.
I'm recording another video tonight, which you'll see soon on YouTube. So check them out. But the other big stream that we have been doing, we've been doing episodes of Baldur's Gate with the aforementioned Taryn Chu and Viking Phil.
Yes, the lesser of the power couple, Vikings Phil. I only just got to the 1,000. Taryn got to that mark months ago, last year.
The fun part about this one, now Brock, we filled you in last time on the first episode and how useless Phil was with getting ready. So a week before we went to the stream, Phil's like,
before you tell the story, so as you were saying, a week before, you all got it organised. You said, "Hey, Taryn, go sort it out." Now, I got very quickly briefed on the fact that they would be camera ready.
Yes.
I jumped onto the stream. You were about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes in. I seen that Taryn and Viking were not on camera.
This is correct.
And I started pissing myself laughing, watched for a few minutes more and jumped off.
This was after AJ even sent videos of use your fancy new camera, Phil.
Yeah, so he's like, a week before, he's like, "Oh no, I've got it sorted, camera, blah, blah, blah." And like, we're there and we're waiting, and then like, Taryn's not home yet. Clock's ticking. Okay, yep, sweet. We've known we're doing this for two weeks now. Ticking. Oh, she turns up finally. Oh my God, these cables. And then finally they're ready, and it's like, "Where's your camera?" It's like,
cables.
"Oh, the kid's asleep. I can't get the camera." It's like, God damn it, Phil.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. At least they were in the game for the first 30 minutes.
Then the game starts.
Oh God.
We start the live stream. Phil's the one who controls it all, so he's booted the save up. I'm in, Taryn's in, Phil's in. Zach, what are you doing? It's not letting me sign it. What?
I don't have an invite. No one sent me an invite. Yes, I have. It's not coming up my screen. Oh, maybe need to update. Okay. Why did the game let me in if I need to update was my first thing. But then I go down, it's like, "Oh, you need to free up more space." I was like, okay, sure. How much space do I need to free up? 85 gig. I'm like, okay, yep, I can do that. Do you know how big the patch was?
More than
74 megabytes. Why did the 74 megabyte patch require 85 gig of free space? Because I had 50 gig of free space.
I'm going to say that it was considering the game as a whole, maybe?
The game's 150
gig.
Never mind then.
I'm like... They're like, "How much more space?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I've got 50 gig free." You're like, "Can't be that much." I'm like, yep, sweet. Finally found a little bit says you need 85 gig. I'm like, "Oh, fuck, that's a big thing to get rid of." Cleared out a bunch of shit that I didn't need on it. Yep, sweet. Uninstalled this game. I haven't played in a while. Yep, no worries. Get there. All right, patch is started, guys. Patch is done, guys. What do you mean? I'm like, it was 74 megabytes. and then I finally get into the game. They're in combat with some harpies.
Did you just drop into the middle of it?
And guess who got fucking harpy songed 5 times in this conflict?
Literally, he's turned to come around. It's like, "You can't do anything. You're mesmerized."
So Taryn, lovely person Taryn, attacks me to break the spell. Excellent. I get a fucking
Kills
turn.
you?
No, I had a fucking turn. Run up. Miss. And guess what happened next?
Harpy song?
100%. And then,
we play through, stuff happens, we fight an owlbear, that was fun. And then we get to a goblin encampment.
Phil's advice came to bite me in the ass.
Oh, fuck me.
So I'm playing the Dark Urge. I've got this real like shady past. Like a lot of shit's happening in my past. To one point where we wake up from the rest and I've murdered someone that's there. Like, don't know why, I've just murdered them.
So wait, this is
my character's backstory.
Okay.
Like, and I've just leaned heavily into it. Like, if there's something that's stupid, I'm clicking that button. So we go around and we find this goblin who's got a halfling or an elf attached to a windmill. I'm like, fuck, there's 3 goblins. Fucking let's attack them. So I initially started attacking them.
I'm in the middle of a conversation with someone as well.
He's
so
not
I'm
there.
in a cut screen, so on the stream you just see this cut screen, and then all of a sudden it's just, "Where are we going, man?"
But not only are we in combat, this goblin throws a time bomb that one-shots me, Phil, and Taryn. So AJ comes walking along and then he gets one shot. So we respawn, we go again. And
No. So we're like, okay, let's do this smart. So it feels like, okay, I'll go up the top of this hill and I'll range him with my magic attacks. Sweet. So we go down there. He shoots one dude who throws a bomb and kills all of us except for him.
Yeah, we weren't ready, Phil. We weren't ready. So we respawn. We go again. This time we had a bit better tactics. AJ and I went around the back. Those 2 went around the front. I may have started the combat slightly too soon, but it's still, at least we were in the right positions to not all be hit
And then
by the time bomb.
we killed one dude,
And, they all
the
ran
whole
away.
combat ended. Just one dude and their combat ended.
The most anticlimactic part of the whole thing was like 3 wipes, and it wasn't even like a fun combat to overcome.
wow.
It was just kill him and job done. But no, I don't know what the point of this game is. I don't know where we're heading to, other than I've got
Going to Baldur's Gate.
I've got a symbiote in my head that's controlling us all. We've got a female orc that's trying to gut us in our sleeps because she thinks we're turning to the dark side.
Oh, we did walk in on a troll fucking...
An ogre.
An ogre.
Or something like that.
Yeah, that was entertaining.
Yeah, you can hear noises, and Phil and Taryn knew what the noises were, and they're like, Zach, go in. Sweet. I had fun.
Well, you do have dark urges.
I had a fun night of gameplay. I did fuck all. The amount of misses in combat and things I did was so bad.
But it's been very fun.
It's fun.
So if you guys get the chance, we will announce. Make sure you follow our socials because that's where we will announce when we will be doing the live streams. The last 2 streams are up on YouTube if you want to watch them, and we'll pretty much the day after chuck the episode up on stream stuff. So we're not sure when we'll be doing the 3rd one. Life's busy
Someone's
and stuff
going
like
to
that.
Bali.
Someone's going to Bali to drink and lay by a pool for a week.
I thought I heard lay by. I thought he's lay buying a pool to buy, not lay by a pool.
So yeah, make sure you follow the socials, and we will chuck up when the next episode is going to be
that's
live.
exciting. Going to Bali to buy a pool.
Where the fuck does your brain go?
Oh man. See this? It's called Frantic for a reason.
Okay, so let's go on to something completely different. We've got some Kickstarters that are currently live at the time of recording this, which is very good. And the last one we do will lead into the next conversation very smoothly. So let's just talk through some of these bad boys.
You guys couldn't see the picture that just flashed up, and without a lot of context, it was interesting.
Okay, so up on the screen behind us, you may not be able to see it, but we've got a Godzilla role-playing game currently up on Kickstarter. Which is very interesting. It has, 20 days left at the time of recording this on the 13th of March, so it'll be ending on the 3rd of April. It's the official card-based tabletop experience that puts on the front lines of the world of a world transformed by the rise of a kaiju based on the beloved world and stories of Godzilla. So this is more based on the comics that are currently out by IDW.
Yeah.
So it is being released by IDW Games. It looks like, what do we got? 300-page book. Learn the rules, 12 exciting character classes, a massive armory, NPCs, antagonists, colossal kaijus to fight, kaiju creators, so you can create your own kaijus, build campaigns, exciting adventure, become the kaiju, take on the role of one of the kaijus with our alternate rule set that allows you to play as these colossal monsters.
That's pretty cool.
So you're buying this?
I'm not sure yet. I'm still leaning.
I'm on the fence with it.
You can download the demo.
I was going to say, if I do, actually, that's probably a good idea. I might download the demo and have a bit of a read and a look. If I do, I'll get a print and play version if it's available. Because when I was reading through it, I was kind of like, I was a little more hopeful for it to step into much more of like a horror realm where you're trying to you need to do things and make decisions to escape the kaiju, build up what you're sort of doing so that you can overcome the kaiju in some way, shape or form. But this looks far more like a, here's Godzilla, you need to fight Godzilla. That's what it, the way that I read through it, it seems far more like that. It
has a system called Crisis Clock. So the Crisis Clock is a key and unique component of the Godzilla role-playing game. It helps keep track of the state of the world and keeps the story moving, even as players rush to achieve their objectives. Every major event is tracked by the Crisis Clock, which acts like a ticking time bomb. Each moment is tracked, blah, blah, blah. I think it's not dice-based. It looks card-based. So it looks pretty cool.
It looks very pretty. I'll give it that.
Godzilla D&D.
Pretty much, yeah.
Godzilla role. Yeah. You can call it that.
So what do we got here? We got tier 1, $20. You get some digital you get the digital version of the rule book for $20 US. Tier 2 is $40. You get looks like you get the starter set. $60 for the rule book, $80 for the starter set rule book, and so forth, so forth.
So if I'm going to do it, I'm just going to do the print and play.
Yeah,
for me,
I usually back the digital versions of these just because shipping to Australia is ridiculous for these things. It's like you end up paying more for the product than the product actually costs.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of stuff. So it looks interesting.
I'm intrigued by it.
It sounds fun to be able to play as the kaijus more than the humans.
I think that'd be interesting, but it looks to me to be more of a one shot kind of.
It reads one shot.
Yeah.
It reads one shot. I think this would be good to try and take some of the mechanisms in this and apply it to another game. I think that's where this would really, really be good. Like you have as you said, a D&D. So you bring something from this where it's a big monster of some kind and bring that mechanic into D&D. I think that'd be cool. But as I said, I would like to have a read.
Like a one-shot like episode in the long-form D&D campaign where you get sucked into a kaiju world or something.
Exactly.
You got to fight your way out of it. So yeah.
But yeah, it looks cool.
I have a proper read, and I think I'll reserve proper judgment until I've had a read of the rules.
All right. So then next up, we've got Rematch the Puzzle Fighter board game. So this has 18 days at the time of recording this, ends on the 1st of April. So this looks like a kind of like a little balls drop down out of a thing, and it looks like
an arcade puzzle game.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks interesting. And like you've got each have a character that depending gives you different stats with the
physical
cards and
tabletop
stuff.
game.
No, this reminds me of that board game we played. We tried to record and it didn't quite work. Where we had like
Bullet
we
Heart.
had all the things moved down. We had to pass the pieces on to the next person. So
so this is like it's marbles drop down, and like your abilities cost like 2 yellow or 4 red, and you have to they have to be in certain positions for you to be able to do the ability and stuff like that. And I think it's like a fighting game, so you each have HP and you kind of lose your HP. It looks really interesting.
Yeah.
Comes with acrylic standees, little dials.
I wonder if there is a co-op mode.
Yeah, it looks really interesting. And what do we got for price-wise on it? It looks like you sort of buy character packs.
From what I could see, it looks like a
$99 for the
PvP. Typically a PvP thing where you're using the marbles and whatnot to build up your attacks.
It kind of looks like there's a card game called Exceed, which is a fighting card game, which is a really good game. And it kind of looks like that, but with like a new mechanic of the marbles to do the attacks and stuff. So it's $99 US. You get 6 playable characters, 36 marbles, the little marble tower, some credits, some acrylic standees, your tokens and stuff. Then like there's expansions and stuff like that.
And that 99 will be US.
Yeah, it's always US.
Plus 50.
Excuse me. So that looks interesting. Could be interesting. I'm not 100% sure. And big thing about Kickstarter now, they do payment plans as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I know, right?
I would really, really like to play this. I just don't want to pay the...
I think this is a print and play and just have marbles of your own.
I don't think they do got a print and play for it, but yeah. So
Make one.
Next up, we have Dark Matter, which is a sci-fi themed 5e role-playing game. So it's 5e rules.
What's 5e?
So D&D. So it uses the D&D 5th edition rule set, but it is based in. So basically, Dark Matter is a 440-plus page sci-fi fantasy campaign setting to launch your D&D 5e games into space, gather your crew, build your starship, face down alien horrors, and explore the furthest reaches of the galaxy. Using the 2024 5.5e rules, you can break free from the medieval fantasy and live out Dune, Star Wars, or Mass Effect at your tabletop.
Stargate?
This is...
So this one has finished, so you can do it at the pledge manager and all that kind of stuff.
See, this one, for me, of what we've spoken about so far, this is probably the most interesting.
Yeah.
Because another game that we've played is Starfinder.
Yes.
And Starfinder
Which has had a new addition since we played
Yes, it has. Now, Starfinder was a lot of fun because it took those similarities of D&D and whatnot and it put you in space. Definitely some different mechanics and, I mean, something like flying a spaceship. So that was something that was really cool but could be done a lot better.
Oh, yeah. We failed hard at that.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I think apparently they've cleaned it up a lot in the second edition. They pretty much rewrote the whole thing.
Yeah. Which, and I suppose that gives me the intrigue because like D&D is the one that we always come back to. D&D is fucking great. It is awesome fun. And have this space element applied to it, I think that'd be fucking sweet.
Yeah, so like you got ship combat.
Yeah.
Ship combat.
That's fucking female Loki. That's what that was.
500 sci-fi space battle maps.
Grax's Club. I want to go there.
Yeah, it looks really interesting. It looks like a combination of kind of Starfinder and Cyberpunk. So it looks interesting. Could be fun to play.
See, one of the benefits of
$29 for the PDF.
That's a bit exy, but anywho.
Considering the hardcover book's only $59.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we've spoken about it briefly before. We're finding a lot more of the digital tiers being more expensive because, unfortunately, with the release of a digital tier at a cheaper cost, less people were getting it.
Yeah.
So let's account for less and make it a bit more yada, yada, yada.
And so they've got the 2014 rules or the 2024 version. So you can play either like 5 or 5.5.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
Probably one thing that I would love to see from that into the future, at least with having this available, is I like when some of these games head down more of that horror route. I've spoken about horror quite a lot.
See, we really need to play some fucking Cthulhu, man.
Yeah,
Call of Cthulhu.
Because I would love to see this go down a full-on fucking like alien spaceship encounter type thing. Well, that would be amazing.
There is an alien RPG.
I know.
It actually uses a pretty good system too.
It is?
Yeah, but
I thought we hadn't played it because it was a shit system.
I think I don't have it. I think we need to play the Warhammer 40k RPG.
Oh, yeah.
Because that system's phenomenal.
That's the
Dark
D6
Heresy.
Yeah.
That's the D6 system.
No, not Dark Heresy. Wrath and Glory. I have all the Dark Heresy stuff as well. I've got them all in PDF form.
I played Inquisitor and a little bit of Dark Heresy.
Well, I got all the Dark Heresy stuff on a Humble Bundle. So I got all the PDFs of pretty much everyone that was ever released. But no, Wrath and Glory is essentially the starter set.
For a 40k D&D campaign.
The starter set you get. Essentially, you're on a Space Hulk and got to clear the Space Hulk, and you get. I think there's a Space Marine, a Chaplain, basic Imperial Guard, and maybe an elf, I think, or something. Or like an Eldar or something.
Touching your fucking cable.
Somebody has had 100 episodes to practice that.
It looks good. All right, on to the next one. Continuing with the space theme. So this one is on Backer Kit, and this is Traveller. So Traveller has been around for a long time. It's probably one of the oldest sci-fi RPGs.
You could say it's well-travelled.
It's well-travelled. But they are bringing it to 5th edition.
It looks very Star Trek-y.
So they've changed it up and they're bringing it to 5th edition. So as it says here, the best sci-fi RPG is coming to 5th edition. So basically they've just rewritten it so that it's compatible with 5e. So first published in 1977.
Nice. So
it's an old one. It's really cool, man. Like that big spaceship that I printed.
Yep.
That's for Traveller.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's like a lot of stuff that can happen on the spaceship and all that kind of stuff, and it just looks really, really cool. It's been around for a long time, so there's lots of adventures out there and stuff for it. And this is one I think I'm actually going to buy the books for.
Okay.
It looks really, really cool. So I think it's in announcement kind of things. Yeah. So it launches in 18 days from time of release. So like start of April. So I probably will be definitely getting this one just so we can have some play. But there's not much we can really say about it because it's not officially announced yet, just for the fact of looks like it's going to come with four books. And yeah.
The artwork looks very nice.
And then let us jump into the last one, the one that is most exciting to all of us and a lot of the nerd community, and that is Dungeon Crawler Carl, the tabletop RPG.
Fuck, this looks good.
Oh, it looks so good.
And when you back this, I don't know how they're going to do it when they release it, but there is 2 games.
There's 2 games. So there's the Dungeon Crawler Carl role-playing game and Dungeon Crawler Carl Unstoppable, which is a deck builder. A co-op deck builder.
A co-op 2-player deck builder.
Yeah. Down. Sorry, I also want them to release a fucking Dungeon Crawler Carl video game.
It is just...
Stop touching the mic. It's not a hard concept.
It just keeps moving.
Yeah, because you touch it.
So it looks phenomenal. Like you get to see all the artwork, just looks amazing, and it just visualizes what all the characters look like phenomenally. Now, if you have not read Dungeon Crawler Carl, we're going to talk about it more in a second, but it is fucking amazing book, and all the mobs and all that kind of stuff in it. It's going to be amazing to be able to play against some of these fucking weird ass creatures and stuff in the game.
One of the things that I said after I think I was almost finished with book 1, that was when we first found out about this, and that was when we first
Thanks, Phil,
spoke
for
about
also
it originally.
putting us onto this.
Definitely. And I said, with the RPG, I was concerned that it wouldn't translate very well, and it would just be D&D polished differently. Now that I'm a few more books in, holy fuck, I cannot wait for this RPG to come out.
It's going to be amazing.
It is going to be absolutely incredible. It is just its own fucking
Can't
thing.
wait for
Whatever
it.
mechanic
words,
they use, it's going to be amazing.
We have, I imagine this wouldn't reach us until at least the end of the year. So we have until the end of the year to finish our current D&D campaign because we will be going to this.
Oh, I almost guarantee you we will.
So
I'm going to be cutting a lot of shit out of that campaign.
you can go to the back of kit right now, and you can actually reserve your pledge for $5 before launch, and you receive a Desperado Club D2, which is essentially a poker chip.
It's cool.
So you flip it heads or tails, a D2, and yeah, it just looks.
That's the lamest thing of a D2. Just call it a coin.
Yeah. So basically, and they've also released. I've seen pictures. They've been touring it like PAX Unplugged and all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
You buy starter packs or like miniature starter packs.
Yeah.
They come pre-painted. All the characters. They look fucking
Could you
awesome.
imagine if this is at PAX?
I have a feeling it might be
You
at
and
PAX,
I,
man.
we will not leave
I
that
have
station.
a feeling it may be at PAX. Well, Brock's coming with us this time as well.
Phil, you come to PAX, mate, because if Dungeon Crawler Carl's there, you're fucking there. And I need a fourth. I'm the one on probation here. They'll be playing. I need a fourth, Phil. Taryn, let him get... It's business purposes. Taryn, tax... Somehow he can work it off tax write-off. Think of that 1,000 followers he just got. It will be 2,000 if he comes to PAX.
So the book is the World Dungeon levels 3 to 5. So I have a feeling that they'll be releasing more books, obviously, and as you get further into the dungeon and stuff like that.
Oh, I don't know why it's not 1 to 3.
Well, one and two are essentially just
They're training.
training,
But that's
and 3 is when they hit the real
a town and
the
stuff
world
like where there's
with towns and
things that
stuff.
go-
Yeah,
I get it, but at the same time,
I think what it will be is like, so World Dungeon levels 3 to 5. I think the idea of levels 1 and 2 is you creating your character and you going through those steps.
Yeah.
So that will be
well,
in essence
that might even be the starter set.
Exactly.
So the core rule book is 3 to 5. The starter set might be
level
levels
3 is also when you
1
choose your
and 2.
class, and level 3 is when you choose your class and things like that as well. So it makes sense, but like 1 and 2, because you're actually not choosing your class to level 3 anyway, so that makes sense. Yeah.
So they are the current Kickstarter stuff that is going on in the world.
For how fucking left field it is in the book when you're talking about something as simple as classes. It is not fucking simple. Like that is going to be interesting how that translates.
So we're talking about the book now?
Yeah, we're talking about the book.
The depth that he's gone in the lore of these classes and characters, like there are some weird ass fucking shit that he's done, and it all ties in so fucking well.
He's got a very good story arc understanding. He knows what he wants to do, he's got the hit points from start to finish, and I think he worked out those hit points and he's filled in each one like in between so fucking well.
One of the things I've noticed, I've just started book 5. And
no spoilers, please.
No spoilers. One of my favorite things that I've noticed with this book, because I had a break between 4 and 5 where I listened to 2 separate books. I listened to the first Bridgerton book and I listened to the first Mercy Thompson book called Blood Moon. Not Blood Moon, Moon Rising. And I started listening to the second Mercy Thompson book, and it's one thing that you notice a lot with books that are like a second or a third or a fourth book, where a lot of the times they're like, oh, if someone hasn't read the first book, I need to re-explain everything. And they start re-explaining all the stuff that you've just learnt in the first book.
Right.
And that's why I kind of went, you know what? I can't listen to this book. So I stopped the second Mercy Thompson book and went to book 5 of Dungeon Crawl Carl. Because one of the things he does is, I don't care if you haven't read the last book. You're not going to understand anything. So why the fuck am I going to explain it? And it just... It starts. It just kicks off.
There might be like the little 2 minutes at the start where it's what happened at the start of the ones I've read so far, where he's finishing up on Old Love Show and we're about to get into the world. So there's a very brief, very brief.
Book 5, literally, it just picks up. It just picks
that
up.
one you're forgiven for not touching.
Yeah, it just picks up straight after book 4. Like, boom.
Well, each one does pick up after the last one, and it typically
Yeah,
does
like,
start with
there's no,
that
like,
show, which is
this is what
awesome.
happened kind of
No,
thing.
there is no like, or you meet another character and you get a 2-page epilogue of their backstory. It's just, here is Donut, off we go.
Fucking donut, man.
You know,
Oh.
one thing that I found, because these are the first books that I've listened to, so I've never done an
I'm the
audiobook
same.
before these. One thing that I've realized that I
Ruined
actually
audiobooks for your life.
Yeah, I know. One thing I've realized is I've ruined audiobooks for my life, and also that I actually enjoy listening to the epilogues, where I don't enjoy reading an epilogue. It's like, just make it the final fucking chapter. Like that.
That's like the
annoys
Stormlight
me.
Archive. The Stormlight Archive epilogues is like, I don't need to read this
it's
shit.
like, but it's part of the story, so you need to read it. But it's like, just make it another fucking chapter. But listening to it, whole new thing. Like, I listen to it and I enjoy the epilogues now.
So, and there are a lot of aspects of this book that I think translate better to audiobook than they do on the page. Like the new achievements and all this sort of stuff. Like, that'd be annoying having to read that wall of text, but hearing the AI's voice in the audiobook and having the sarcasm or like the undertones they're putting into those things
you wait
come
till
across
book
so
4,
much
man.
fucking better in the audiobook
my
than
God.
they would in the book.
You wait till book 4, the AI with its foot fetish.
It has a very good moment.
It fucking escalates, man. It escalates so much with its foot fetish. It's fucking hilarious.
And even the way that it's done, you're just like,
There,
fuck.
there are just some moments. So I've just got through a part where shit's just, this is the plan, revelation. That's not the plan anymore. Go to this. And almost like, why didn't you tell us what happened? Random character. He told you exactly like this. Now fuck off and leave the chat clear for emergencies. Fuck you.
So the AI, this doesn't ruin the book at all, but he receives a loot box. He opens it and it's handcuffs. And the AI goes, blah, 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 handcuffs, etc. He goes, these are fantastic handcuffs that you can use. Daddy's safe word is, do it harder. I was listening to it at work. I had my earphones on, and I lost it. And people are like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, I tried to explain to them about the AI and handcuffs. He's got foot fetish, all this kind of stuff, and it's like, "What are you listening to?" I'm like,
Yep.
It's essentially a D&D book."
There are parts of this book where I've got it playing like while I'm doing the dishes or whatever, and Lisa walked past and she just stop and go, what the fuck are you listening to? Like when they're talking about they've killed a massive zombies. Oh, I've just walked through a bukkake of blood. I'm like, she's like, what the fuck are you listening to? I'm like, no, never mind.
So for whatever reason, I was in the car driving, and Shan was coming along for whatever this little trip was. I'm like, well, sucked in, Shan, you're going to have to listen to the book that I'm reading right now. And then it goes like, chapter 3. And they stepped into the room full of the prostitutes. And that was like the first thing that she heard. And I'm like, well, that could have gone better. And then same thing, turns, looks at me, goes, what the fuck is this? And then some more things happen. I started pissing myself laughing. She looks at me and it goes, I'm going to need some, like a little bit of information here.
Just keep listening, it'll be fine.
Again, not ruining anything for you, but in book 4, there's a part where they have to go into some water. Donut does not like water.
No, I can imagine.
Fuck me, it's hilarious. Donut
done very, very
she
well.
just loses her biscuits, and it is so funny because half of it is via the chat, so it's all in capitals, which in the audio book is her yelling.
That is so much better in the audiobooks than it would be on the page. Because like just reading capitals going, oh yeah, cool, whatever. Actually having her yell makes it so much funnier.
What I'll say is, for me, that was pretty much the same through both of them. Because I was yelling in my head when I was reading Donuts parts as well. So I was going through like the motions there. But it's definitely done well in the audio.
So where are you up to?
So it's the train book. So
spoilers.
Yeah. Mordecai's just come back from his time out.
Yep.
Oh, so you're getting towards the end.
Yeah.
So you've met Cardia. Has Cardia done?
Yeah, Cardia has.
I fucking loved that part.
Yeah, I was about to do a
so
Cardia talk
good.
So she's done what she's done. Mordecai's back. Basically, we're up to the last 15 hours or so now of this level.
Okay.
Everything's flipped over. Carl's just worked out some revelation. He's about to go chuffing off by himself with Cardia and Donut with Lee Jun and the other guys. He's
Yep.
the Goblin Show. In my head, I have a feeling he's going to drop the fucking mini star explosion in a bottle he's got into a fucking portal to destroy everything in the abyss, get all the fucking achievement points out of there and overload all the soul crystals at once, potentially killing the not a neighborhood boss, not a city boss, starts with a P boss?
Province boss.
Provincial boss. Because they're trying to potentially get them sucked through the portal in the abyss. So I'm like, drop your fucking nuke through the portal, follow behind, and get all the fucking experience. That's my theory.
You're wrong. It's better. We'll leave it there.
I'd say before I get to Cardia, the only slight negative is some of the predictabilities in like the whole like political scheme of there's the overarching alien symbiote thing, which I'm assuming by the time we get to the end of the books, Carl will somehow be breaking down the walls and righting the wrongs and sort of thing.
I think with it's got the predictability. I think,
but that's a small thing because everything between that is fucking fantastic.
But what's been done well is you've got everything in between that's fucking fantastic. The predictability is there, but as you continue to step through those motions of predictability, they sprinkle a little bit of, I wasn't fucking expecting that. And because of that, it gives a new notion to the bigger piece.
That sprinkle I've
done
just
very,
got
very well.
was Cartier's benefactor. So was the Goblin Princess.
Yep.
We fucked off the king. We've killed one of the princes, and the second prince is in jail or whatever. Princess is actually seems like is on our side, not their side, which we weren't expecting. So that was a nice little twist.
Exactly. And those little twists, they continue through in whether they're subtle or big. They continue through and they're enough to make that predictability shift, which is done very, very well.
Cartier. Okay, let's talk Cartier. I was with, and like this has been done so well, I feel like I'm one of the people watching the show. I don't want to rattle the cord. I feel like I've been one of the fans watching the show in the book. So we meet Cardia. She's a bit nervous, a bit dry, a bit dull.
A bit timid and whatnot.
We go through the interviews and we're basically told in the background she needs to pick her shit up or she's not going to be on the show. We meet up with Heckler and the group and, we're going to go there.
When you meet with Heckler, it basically, at that point in time, you're like, this is going to go bad. How is it going to go bad?
You knew it was going to go bad because of the warning we got from Odette show. And then we have, just before we meet Heckler, we have that slight chat where she reveals the PvP token she found with Carl's name on it that Donut tried to hide. And he goes, do you think Heckler would let me join your group? And she's like, yeah, there shouldn't be an issue, where like she clearly knows they're probably going to be an issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we get to they meet and shenanigans and that scene was done so fucking well.
Not even the shenanigans ensuing, just leading up to the shenanigans. Like the fact that they, like through Cartia's character and how they've built her up, they turn her into literally a fucking train scoop at the front of the train. And she's just there gaining experience to continue to level up and whatnot. And as it was happening, I'm kind of like, I think she might get a little fucking boost here, and they haven't mentioned it or anything. And then at the end, they've just gone, oh, yep, you're fucking like level, 37 or
now
something?
The highest level in the game.
Yeah, exactly. And she went from a boost from like 28 or 29 and got
basically 10 levels,
Yeah, and I'm just like, well, took them a while to mention it, but I thought something was coming.
But so it's interesting. So then obviously she then kills Heckler to get the big boost and everything.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
Like they're in the room and they start talking, and as soon as they start talking, I'm like, something is going to happen.
And I predicted something was going to happen, and I thought, she's going to go after Old Love.
I love Donut's fucking reaction when she sees the bolts.
I was going to get to that. But as we then get to, he starts explaining Rush. I'm like, hang on. Why is he explaining this for the obvious? Something hinky is going on here. It's like, Heckler just evaporated.
Yep,
she gone.
And even the way, even the way that it leads up, I'm like, because as soon as he switches from Heckler,
spoilers by the way, but we don't care.
Oh yeah. So as soon as he starts talking about Cartier and what he's seeing with Cartier, and then as soon as he shifts to the Rush, him talking about Rush, and the fact that she was aimed at Eva. Yeah. As soon as he said that, I'm like, I think Heckler's gone.
Yeah.
Like at that moment, I'm like,
this isn't going down how I thought it was going down.
I think Heckler's gone. Is it? Oh, shit. And then-
just before that, Donut's like, Carl, Heckler's shooting these invisible bolts. I'm like, okay, Donut, play it cool. We don't want to start a scene. You fucking bitch.
And you know what is fantastic? The way that simple thing keeps happening. It's just like the whole time it's like, all right, Donut, play it cool. The amount of times that he has said to that point, Donut, play it cool, and the amount of times he continues to say to Donut, play it cool.
Damn it, Donut.
But I do like that.
It's amazing.
I can't remember what book it is, but at one point he's like, you see Donut and you're like, oh yeah, this is Donut. But at one point he says, I think it might be in book 4, like Donut's actually only really like a 5-year-old.
Oh, that's been sort of mentioned a lot
Yeah,
throughout
like,
this.
it's alluded to.
She's a kid, like, she's a child, Carl.
Like you forget it, and then he says something like that, and you're like, oh yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
He has, I think, towards the end of book 4, he has, the end of book 3, he has much more of a monologue about it. Whereas scattered throughout the book, there's much more. Oh, she's a child. She's acting like a child. She's doing childish things.
I think it was in book. I was either right at the start of book 3, but I think it was in book 2. Where he like makes the comment, people wouldn't sacrifice their lives for the pets or whatever. And
that was book 2.
Yeah, she gets the shits with that, but then obviously like we have a few different scenes.
I loved how that was resolved as well. One thing that Matt Dinnerman does with his writing is he puts something out there which is like shock and awe, but rather than letting it linger and then maybe coming back to it in a full book's time or some shit like that, he resolves it quite quickly in a very good way,
and usually a very obvious way.
Yeah,
but it's not like a stupidly obvious way. It's just that makes sense, and we move on.
Yeah, but it's also done in a way that I find really good in that we have the opinion that it is resolved right now because it went through those motions. He can still draw upon those in future books, which he may or may not do, but because of the way that interaction happened, it started. It was resolved. It was a nice little beautiful story. He can draw back on that in the future in some way, shape or form.
I think that was my foot, sorry. I'll take credit for that.
That was him banging it.
But on that too, so the PvP tickets when Donut has one for Carl and one for Cartier, we found Carl's, but we've only got Donut's word that she got rid of Cartier's. Wouldn't surprise me if that comes back up in a later one somehow. Like, it's been resolved, and but even the way it was resolved is like that could easily just be a
yes.
No, this is what we want you to think, but it's actually going to be this later on.
Yeah, I agree.
Or someone else has found it, and we go through that.
I agree, especially for the way that it continues to grow from there. Carl's discovery as to how many people Donut is talking to. And like he doesn't really think about it or doesn't notice it and all that sort of stuff.
We've just had that with the PvP tickets where is it not?
I think that's the first moment where it sort of comes into Carl's.
What's the nurse's name from the old people's home?
Amina, something like that.
Imanet or something.
Yeah, because it's Ellie and it's something.
Yeah,
with
that
that.
Yeah, but the nurse he like reaches out to her for advice, like, didn't Donut tell you about these? We've been speaking to them.
So Ellie's the nurse, and the other one's
Ellie's the old person.
Yeah.
She's the
yep. That's right.
The other one, she's the healing fairy.
Yeah,
but so what Donut's been talking to? Donut talks to people. What is this? But yeah, it's such a good book.
Yes,
such a good book. I would love to see this turn into a TV series.
Well, it's in the works.
Yeah,
good.
It is happening at some point. It's just they're doing. Last I heard, they're doing CGI tests to see whether it's feasible, like with Donut and stuff. They're also shopping it around to the networks, kind of thing, with which streaming service will get it.
Not Netflix,
but they are. It is very much in the works, and it's very much going to happen.
I kind of want Apple because Apple seems to have a good track record lately.
It's not,
but it's
something
not an Apple
falls.
show.
No, it's not.
It's a Prime show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't trust Prime after they fucking cancelled Wheel of Time as it got good.
I'm waiting for them to cancel Ring of Power, to be honest.
Probably.
But no, I've been trying to tell a lot of people to get into it and to do it as an audiobook. The only issue I have with the audiobooks with it is if you miss something or lose your place, it's hard to find where you're up to at times. Like,
you need a better app. We were talking about this before you got here. You need a better app. Like my app is like you close the app, you open it, it starts at the exact same spot. If you get a message, it goes back 5 seconds and starts playing again. If you turn it off, open it up, it'll go back 5 seconds, start again.
So
I have taken many screenshots of the time in the book.
I've got
that
a
I'm up
note
to.
section. I've got a note where I've been like putting notes down to have chats, and then this is where I'm up to.
No, I've just been taking a screenshot. Just delete it once I start again.
See, my problem is my phone has got no storage. So when you yell at me to
Delete some of your fucking Pokemon
I have.
videos, and then
I
you'll be
have.
good
I
to
delete
go.
them daily now. Yeah, I'm like trying to download book 3, and I don't have the space. So I'm listening to it in the Google Drive.
All right. Well, that is all the time we have for episode 101 of the Frantic Nerdcast.
Glad we had a run sheet for this because we did not refer to anything.
So make sure you check out our game, Monsters at War. If you're interested, franticnerdcast@gmail.com or on the socials, $25 Australian plus postage. Make sure you go to the website, YouTube, subscribe, all that fun stuff. All the links are in the description below if you are on YouTube.
Go to the Discord and talk.
Yes.
Talk, people.
If you want to check out about Carl, go on the Discord. There's plenty of people that you'll love to talk to about Dungeon Crawl Carl on there.
And so we just want to talk about nerdy things with you guys. Whether it's a show you're watching, a model you're painting, a comic, a game, whatever it might be, talk about it and we'll talk back.
All right. We'll see you again, hopefully next week. See ya.
Stay frantic.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Frantic Nerdcast.
You can find all our latest news and information on Facebook or at franticnerdcast.com.
You can find us on Instagram at Frantic Nerdcast. Find AJ at Weird Art by AJ. Find Zach at Frantic Kaz and myself at Frantic Brock.
Please make sure to head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe for more YouTube-only content like Sequelize It and Plays Games.